In 2026, stereo amplifiers are more powerful, refined, and feature-packed than ever before. From audiophile-grade models to compact units built for modern living spaces, there's something for every music lover. These amplifiers deliver crystal-clear sound, deep detail, and unmatched performance. Join us as we explore the 7 best stereo amplifiers of 2026. Don't forget to check out the product links in the description below each video for easy access to purchase your favorite tech products. Number 7. Onkyo TX-NR6100. The TX-NR6100 is a powerful 7.2-channel AVR that hits a lot of the right marks for both home theater and music lovers. It delivers solid amplification, almost equals 100 W per channel into 8 ohms with 2 channels driven, and manages dynamic power well, meaning it can drive demanding speakers with authority. The setup supports full Dolby Atmos and DTS/X surround sound formats, plus height virtualization for immersive effects even if you don't have ceiling or upfiring speakers. On the video side, it's well equipped with 6 HDMI inputs, 3 of which are HDMI 2.1, and 2 HDMI outputs. The high bandwidth inputs support 8K per 60 Hz and 4K per 120 Hz pass-through, along with features like eARC, VRR, ALLM, and HDCP 2.3, ensuring good compatibility with modern high-refresh displays and gaming consoles. For room matching, it includes Onkyo's AccuEQ calibration system, which helps optimize timing and levels based on your speaker layout and tuning environment. There's also good streaming and networking support, Wi-Fi, dual-band, built-in Bluetooth, support for Chromecast, AirPlay 2, and compatibility with multiple music services and multi-room modes, giving it flexibility for audio sources beyond just physical media. Number 6. Denon RCD-N10. The Denon RCD-N10 is a compact all-in-one hi-fi/stereo system that packs a lot of features into a relatively small footprint, making it well-suited to anyone who wants excellent sound without a rack of components. It comes with a built-in CD player, USB input, 2 optical inputs, AM/FM radio, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and support for the HEOS streaming/multi-room platform. The amplification is rated around 2 by 65 W into 4 ohms, which gives it enough power to drive decent bookshelf or small floor standing speakers and deliver clean and clear sound even at higher volumes. Users praise its rich mid-range, vocals and instruments sound natural, smooth highs, and a bass performance that's controlled, though not earth-shaking. Overall, music feels lively and detailed, especially with good speaker pairing. The system is well made, with a stylish display and solid front and top controls, plus solid build quality that gives confidence in its longevity. On the downside, there are a few trade-offs and quirks worth knowing. Because speakers are not included, you'll need to budget for good speakers to see the full potential. With lower-end speakers the system can sound flat or underwhelming. Also, bass extension is modest, subwoofer output is available, but the internal power into sub-bass isn't strong enough for deep, chest-shaking low frequencies. The lack of HDMI inputs is notable if you want to connect multiple digital sources directly, and there's no built-in turntable/phono stage, so analog input options are limited. Some users report occasional Wi-Fi/connectivity hiccups or firmware/software issues, especially during streaming or networked use. Number 5. Topping DX5 II High-Res Amp. The DX5 II is a DAC plus headphone amp combo aimed squarely at enthusiasts who want high-resolution audio, serious power, and versatile connectivity, all in a desktop form factor. It uses dual ES9039Q2M Sabre DAC chips, offering high fidelity with ultra-low distortion, THD plus N less than 0.00006%, and a wide dynamic range, 133 dB, for clean, accurate sound reproduction. The amp section is fully balanced, X-hybrid architecture, and delivers massive output power, for example 600 MW per channel into 16 ohms, so it can drive both sensitive IEMs and power-hungry headphones or even active speakers. It supports digital inputs via USB, optical, and coaxial, plus high-resolution streaming via Bluetooth 5.1 with LDAC, aptX adaptive/HD, AAC etc., which adds flexibility. The UI has been upgraded with a 2.0-inch full-color display, Aurora UI, and a 10-band parametric EQ, PEQ, both on-device and via desktop software, letting you fine-tune sound greatly to your preference. On the flip side, the DX5 II has some trade-offs that potential users should be aware of. Because of its high power and fully balanced circuitry, it can run warm under load, especially with demanding headphones. Adequate ventilation is important. Number 4. JBL MA9100HP. The JBL MA9100HP is a powerful and feature-rich AV receiver built to deliver a truly cinematic home theater experience. With 9 channels of Class D amplification, it can handle large setups like 5.1.4 or 7.1.2 with ease, bringing room-filling sound that feels dynamic and immersive. It supports modern connectivity with multiple HDMI inputs capable of 8K per 60 Hz and 4K per 120 Hz, plus eARC for seamless TV integration, making it future-proof for both gaming and home entertainment. The inclusion of dual subwoofer outputs, a phono input for vinyl lovers, and wireless streaming via AirPlay 2, Chromecast, and Bluetooth adds even more flexibility to the system. In terms of performance, the MA9100HP delivers crisp dialogue, powerful bass, and a wide soundstage that makes movies, games, and music feel engaging and lifelike. In terms of performance, the MA9100HP delivers crisp dialogue, powerful bass, and a wide soundstage that makes movies, games, and music feel engaging and lifelike. Number 3. Fosi Audio BT20A. The Fosi BT20A is a compact Class D stereo amplifier built to deliver surprisingly strong performance for its size and price. It's based on the TI-TPA3116D2 chip and offers dual-channel output, making it suitable for most passive speakers rated between 2 to 8 ohms. With Bluetooth 5.0 and RCA inputs, you can use it wirelessly or wired, and the built-in bass and treble knobs let you fine-tune the sound to suit your tastes or your speakers. In use, it delivers energetic and clear sound, mids are clean, and the highs have decent clarity without being overly harsh, especially once you've adjusted tone controls from their out-of-box settings. The power is adequate for smaller to medium rooms. It can push bookshelf speakers to fill a living space with dynamic and satisfying sound, though don't expect it to rival larger, dedicated amplifiers in terms of headroom or sheer scale. On the downside, there are trade-offs you should be aware of. First, there's no remote control, which means adjustments, volume, tone, must be made manually at the unit. The Bluetooth support is limited to basic codecs, SBC, AAC, so if you want lossless or higher resolution wireless streaming, this won't deliver that. The bass extension is decent but modest. You'll get punch, but deeper sub-bass rumble, below 40-50 Hz, is outside its reach unless paired with a dedicated subwoofer. Number 2. Marantz Cinema 70S. The Marantz Cinema 70S is a slimline 7.2-channel AV receiver that strikes a strong balance between style, feature richness, and solid performance, especially in small to medium rooms. Each channel provides about 50 watts into 8 ohms with 2 channels driven, which isn't monster power, but is enough to drive decent bookshelf or moderate floor standing speakers with clarity and punch. It supports immersive formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, along with virtual height/surround features, so you can build a 5.1.2 setup or compact 7.1 layout depending on your speaker arrangement. On the video side, it includes 6 HDMI inputs, 3 that are 8K per 60 Hz and 4K per 120 Hz capable, 1 HDMI output with eARC, and good HDR pass-through, HDR10, HDR10+, Dolby Vision, HLG, great for next-gen gaming and future-proofing. It also includes HEOS streaming, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, USB, phono input, room calibration via Odyssey multiple EQ, and dual subwoofer outputs, so it's flexible both for movies and hi-fi style music listening or streaming. On the downside, the Cinema 70SS slim profile means some compromises. Because it has limited wattage per channel, especially under full load with all channels driven, you might notice power constraints at high volumes or with demanding speakers. Deep bass output will benefit significantly from a good external subwoofer rather than relying wholly on the receiver's internal power. Also, not all HDMI ports support the highest bandwidth, so managing which source goes to which port matters if you want full 8K or 4K per 120 Hz performance. The room correction is good, but it isn't top tier. Fine-tuning may still require manual tweaks. And while it's sleek, compact design is a plus physically. The front panel materials, some plastic, can feel less premium than larger, more powerful receivers. Number 1. Sony STR-DH190. The STR-DH190 is a very solid entry-level stereo amplifier/receiver that offers a surprising amount of features and usable power for its price point. It delivers 100 watts per channel into 8 ohms, which is enough to drive most bookshelf speakers or modest floor stander systems in small to medium-sized rooms with clarity and decent volume. It includes useful analog inputs, for line-level RCA inputs, for CD, streamer, etc., a dedicated phono input for turntables, a 3.5mm AUX, plus built-in Bluetooth so you can stream from your phone. There's also provision for 2 sets of speakers, A and B outputs, for flexibility in setup, and an FM tuner with presets. Sonically, the STR-DH190 shines in delivering a warm, engaging mid-range. Vocals and guitars tend to sound natural, and the highs are clean enough, though not ultra-shimmering. It gives you good bang for buck in sound quality, especially if you are coming from lesser-powered amps or integrated speakers. On the flip side, there are trade-offs you should know before buying. The amp struggles with lower impedance loads, i.e. 4 ohm speakers. It's designed for 6 to 16 ohm speakers, so pairing with lower impedance models may lead to overheating or distortion under high volume. It lacks digital inputs, no HDMI, no optical/toslink, so for connecting your TV or digital sources you'll need workarounds or external DACs. Bass extension and dynamics are good but won't match higher-end receivers or systems with big subwoofers in large rooms. You'll feel limitations if you push loud with heavy bass content. Also, the build uses spring clip speaker terminals rather than premium binding posts, and the tuning is more for listening enjoyment rather than critical or studio grade, which is fine for many users but less ideal for those demanding utmost precision. If you want to connect your TV directly, especially for home theater or gaming, you'll likely prefer a receiver with HDMI and/or digital inputs. And that wraps up today's journey through the world of tech wonders on high-tech. If you enjoyed this video and discovered some must-have gadgets, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss our daily dive into the latest and greatest in technology.